In this video, I am going to show you step by step how to create a premium clothing store using Shopify, and we are only going to use the free resources to design this store. Let's get started. Once you sign up for Shopify, you'll be taken to the dashboard. And before we design our store, it's important to add our products into the store. This will make the design process much easier. So, click on Products on the left menu, and then click on Add Product. First, enter your product title here. Next, we need to enter the description. If you don't have a product description, you can use Shopify AI to create one. Simply type your product details here, then select a tone. And you can also give special instruction, and then click on Generate. If you don't like this one, you can click on the Generate Again button. Once you find a good description, click on this black button to keep it. For now, I am going to use my own product description. Next, under Media, you need to upload your product images. If you don't have good quality images, you can use Shopify AI to create studio quality images. You only need to select the image you want to customize, and then you'll see some options on the right side. For now, I want to change the background. First, Shopify AI will analyze your product image. Once it's done, you can click on this Remove Background button to remove the background. Or you can also replace the background with a color. You can also create different backgrounds with the help of AI. Here, you need to describe your product, and then mention the type of background you want. You can also use suggestions from Shopify, which will make it much easier. Once you click on this Generate button, Shopify AI will generate 4 different backgrounds for you. Simply choose the one that you like, and then click on Confirm. Now make sure to save this image as a new image, and then exit this editor. Next, you can simply drag this image and set it as your primary image. Next, we have the pricing section, where you need to enter the selling price and compare at price. Next, you'll see the inventory option, where you need to enter your inventory. Next, under shipping details, enter your product weight. You'll also see the variants option here, where you can add product variants such as size, colors, etc. Okay, now click on this Save button to save this product details. And then make sure that the product is set as active. And just like this, you can add as many products as you want. And if you already have products listed somewhere else, you can directly import them as well. To do that, you need to click on this Import button. Next, add your product file here and click on this Upload button, and then Confirm. And within a few seconds, all your products will be directly imported to your store. Okay, the next step for us is to create product collections. So, click on Collections on the left menu. Next, you'll see this default collection here. You can delete this by selecting it, going to the 3 dots, and then click on Delete. Next, click on this Create Collection button. And just like we added the products, you can add your collection titles and description. You can use collections to show your bestsellers, new arrivals, and different products. For now, I will only enter the title, and then hit the Save button. Now, you'll see this product section. Click on this Browse button, and then select all the products that you want to add in this collection. You can also upload an image to this collection, but it is optional, so I'll leave this as it is. Now, we can go back and then repeat the same process to create more collections. Alright, we've added all of our products and collections on this store, and now it's time for us to customize this store. So, click on this Online Store option. Here, you can see that the current theme of our store is the Dawn theme. And when you click on this View Your Store button, you'll be able to preview your current store design. This is the default Shopify theme, which is not bad, but for this store, we are going to use a different theme. So let's go back to our dashboard now, and then go to Themes. Click on Explore Themes options, which will take you to the Shopify theme library. Here, you can find hundreds of Shopify themes. But most of these themes are really expensive, and I personally don't like to use these overpriced themes. You can filter the free themes from here. To design this store, I am going to use the Trade theme. This is one of the latest Shopify theme, and it contains every feature that we need to design our store. You can click here to preview this theme. Make sure to preview it on both devices. And if you like it, click on this Try Theme option. And within a few seconds, this theme will be added to our store. Next, we need to click on this Publish button to set it as the default theme of our store. And now, if you click on View Store button, you'll see this completely different design. And this structure is looking much better than the last one. and we can customize this theme as per our requirements. So, let's go back to the dashboard and click on Customize. This will take us to the Shopify store editor, from where we can manage the overall look and feel of our store. Inside this editor, we can edit all of our pages, like our homepage, product pages, collections, and so on. Next, on the top right, you'll see these icons. You can preview your store in different screen sizes using these options. On the left-hand side, you can see the structure of your page. It always starts with a header at the top and ends with the footer at the bottom. And in between is the content of the page, which consists of multiple sections. As you can see, this theme has already added some sections for us, and it is already in a good structure. We can simply fill these sections with our own content, and our store will be ready in no time. Of course, you can remove these sections by clicking on this trash icon, but for now, I will keep it as it is. For your better understanding, I will hide these sections by clicking on this little eye icon. And this will leave us with a blank canvas, which only has a header and a footer. So, let's start with editing the header. First of all, we have this announcement bar at the top. You can add promotional messages and latest offers in this tab. Next, I want to add a logo in this header. To do that, we need to go to the settings on the left, and then go to the logo option. Next, I will upload my logo here, which will then be visible on the header. Next, I will change the background color of the header, so that the logo will be visible to everyone. This theme contains 5 different color schemes that we can use. We can also add our own brand color, which I will show you later on. For now, let's use the white color for the header. Next, you can also change the logo position using these options. I will simply put it at the center. You can also adjust the size of this logo from the settings. Okay, now it's time for us to edit the homepage template. We already have these sections here, so I will unhide them one by one and fill it with my own content. First up, we have this image banner. Here we can add our banners that will highlight the latest offers that are going on our store right now. To create these banners, I will use a free tool called Canva. Simply go to Canva and create a free account. Then click on this Create Design option, and then search for banners. Select the banner option from this list. This is the Canva editor. On the left-hand side, you'll see these pre-made templates. We can use these templates to save our time. This one is looking good, so I will select this one. And as soon as I did that, you'll see that I've got similar banner recommendations. Editing on Canva is very easy. I will simply select these images and then click on this trash icon, and then I will click on Delete Image. And just like this, I will delete all these images. Okay? Now I only have to add my own product images here. And in case if you don't have professional quality images, then you can go to this website called freepik.com. This website contains thousands of stock footage that we can use without any copyright issue. Simply search for the type of image you want, and you'll get tons of recommendations. Next, select the image you like and then simply copy it. Then go back to Canva and paste it on this banner. And then you only need to drag and drop these images to one of these frames, and the images will automatically adjust to the frame. And I am going to repeat the same process until all 5 frames are filled with the images. Next, I will select this text and change it to New Arrivals. I will delete these unnecessary text from the page as well. I can also change the fonts of these texts. Canva has a huge library of fonts that you can use on your designs. To download this banner, click on this Share button on the right and click on Download. This was just a simple banner that I created with Canva, but you can make many professional banners with this tool. For example, you can try different backgrounds on this banner and check which one suits the best for this banner. Alright, now I will go back to the Shopify editor and upload the banner image here. Once the banner is uploaded, I will reduce the overlay opacity to 0 and change the banner height to medium. I also want to remove these overlay text, so I will simply select it and then click on this trash icon to delete it from the banner. Next, I will select this button and change the button text to Shop Now, and then link this button to one of my collections. Now, whenever someone clicks on this button, it will take them to the collection page. Next, I want to change this button position. I want this button to appear here at the center of the banner. So, I will select this banner and then change the desktop content position to bottom center. There are so many options available here, which will help you adjust the content position according to your banner. For my banner, the best position is bottom center, and then I will also change the alignment to center. Next, we also have the color schemes here, which will help you change the color of this button. And with this step, our banner design is complete. Now, if you scroll down, you'll see that the header is overlapping with the banner. So, I will go to the header now. Here, you'll see this sticky header option. I will change it to none so that it does not overlap with the banner. Alright, now it's time to edit all the other elements of this page. So I will go to Templates and unhide all these elements. Okay, now we only need to fill these sections with our content. In case you don't want any sections, you can simply select it, and then on the bottom left, click on this Remove Section option to delete it from the page. Next, we have this rich text section. I will select this and change the background color of this section. You can also click on this text and then change it on the left. For now, I will keep it as it is. Moving on to the next section, we have the Featured Collection section. First, I will rename this section. Then, I'll change the heading size to medium. Then from here, I can add the collections that we created recently. Next, I will set the number of columns to 4 so that it appears perfectly. There are tons of different settings here, so feel free to play around with these options. Next up, we have this collection list option. I don't want this section as I don't have these many collections. So I will remove this section from the page. And don't worry, you can always add new sections on this page by going to this plus icon. When you click on it, it will open up this section menu that contains dozens of different sections that you can use in your store. For example, I will add this image with text section on this page. I can use this section as an About Us section on my website. First, I will go to Section Settings and change the background. I will also change the container background to match it with the section. Next, we need an image for this part, so I will again use Canva to create an image for this part. Simply go to Canva and click on Create a New Design. Here, I will select this Instagram post option, as this dimension will be perfect for the image. Next, you'll see different templates on the left menu. Here, I will search for fashion templates. This one looks good, so I will select this. Next, I will simply remove all these images from this template. Next, I only need to add my own images in these frames. To do that, I will go to the Upload section on the left. All the images that I used in my recent design are saved here. I will simply drag and drop these images on this template. I will also delete all these texts from here. Next, also want to change the background of this template. You can choose any background color form here. You can also find a background option here on this left menu. You can choose the background from here too. I will choose this one for my image. Okay, now I also want to add my logo here. To do that, go to the Upload section on this left menu. Here, click on Upload Files, and then upload your logo. Now, click on this logo to add into the image. As you can see, the logo is not fully visible here. So, I either have to change this background or add something behind the logo. So, I will go to the elements on the left and then search for brush. There are so many graphics here that I can use in my design. I will choose this one for now. I will place it over my logo, and then I will go to Layers and change the position to back. And now, our logo is perfectly visible here. Now I will simply rename this and then download this image. Once it's done, I will simply go back to the Shopify editor. Here, I will click on this Select Image option and then upload the image that I created using Canva. And as you can see, the image is giving a very professional vibe already. Next, you can change the image position from the left settings. I personally like the image on the left side, so I will keep it that way. There are many other settings available for this section, so feel free to play around with these options. Alright, now I will click on this heading text and change it to About Us. Next, we have the paragraph, where you can add some details about your brand. For now, I will just fill this section with some dummy content. We also have some other options for this section. For example, you can use Shopify AI to create a description for this part. For now, I will keep it as it is. Alright, now let's move on to the next section. Next, we have this multi-column section. This is a perfect place to add social proofs and customer reviews. When you click on any of these columns, you'll see the options on the left. Here, you can put your customers' feedback and positive reviews. For now, I will simply type some random stuffs on this part. Next, we also have the option to add an image on this part. So, I will again use Canva to create some images for this part. I will go to Canva and then go to this custom size option. Here, I will select a 300 by 300 size. You can choose different sizes too, but make sure that the height and width are the same. Then click on Create New Design button. This will take us to the Canva editor, where I'll create some images of my customers. I will go the Elements tab on the left, and then search for a circle frame. I will choose this frame for my design. Next, I will go to freepik.com once again. This time, I need some sample images that I can use as my customers. So, I will search for some images. The first image looks just fine, but I will need more similar images, so I will click on this View Similar option. Now, Freepik will only show me the images that are similar to this one. Now, I will copy this image and paste it to Canva. Next, I will drag it over to this frame, and the image will automatically be adjusted according to the frame. Next, I can also change this green border color from here. I will choose a gradient color for the image border. Now, I will again go to the Elements tab and search for star ratings. This will suggest me a lot of star rating. Now, I will choose this one from this list, and then I will adjust it here, according to the image. Next, I will search for a gradient line here. This will suggest some cool gradients. I will choose this one for my image. I will set this one at the bottom of the image. Next, I will select this pink gradient line. I will set this at the top, and then I can also change the gradient colors. Once it's done, I will click on this duplicate page option. I will make 4 copies of this design, and then I will remove the image from the design. I will use different people images on these other designs. Just like we added the first image, I will add 3 more images in these other designs. You only need to copy the images from Freepik and then paste it here on Canva, and repeat this for all other designs. Once it's done, I will name these designs and then download them for my Shopify store. Next, I will go back to my Shopify store and select one of these columns. I only need to click on Select Image and then upload the images here. I will select this image for this column, and I will do it for all 4 columns. And as you can see, these images are giving our store a very smooth and professional vibe. Of course, you can change these images whenever you want to. For example, these blue shadows aren't looking that good, so I can simply go back to Canva and delete them from these designs. But for now, I will keep it as it is. And make sure to preview these designs in the mobile devices too. Shopify themes are mostly responsive for mobile devices, so you don't need to worry too much about mobile view, as the images will adapt to mobile 99% of the time. Now let's go back to the desktop view. Here, you can see these Shop Now text. These are basically buttons that can be used to link different products and collections. You can search for your product here and then link it on this button. For now, I will not do it. Instead, I will remove this Shop Now text, which will eventually be removed from this section, and I will do this for all 5 columns. Next, I will go to this multi-column setting. Here, I will add a title for this section. You'll find many other settings here, which will help you further customize this section. Alright, now I will move on to the next section. Here, I can add another one of my collections. First, I will name it New Arrivals. Next, I will click on this Choose Collection option and then add my shirts collection on this list. Lastly, I will change the heading size to large. Okay, this section is complete now. So, let's move on to the final section now. This is another multi-column section that we use to show the product reviews. You can also use this section to show your latest blog posts. But for now, I will simply delete this section. And just like this, we've customized all the pre-made sections of this page. The page is already looking very professional. Now let's say that you want to add more sections on this page. Go to this left menu and click on Add Section button. You'll find dozens of different sections that you can use on this page. For example, I want to use this collapsible content on my page, so I will click on it to add it on this page. Next, I can use this section as an FAQ section. So, I will change the heading to FAQ. Next, when you click on it, you'll see these options on the left side. You can add your questions in the heading part, and then add your answers in this raw content part. Next, I will select this entire section, and then I will change the color of this section. Alright, I have also added some content in this FAQ section. Now, I will add some more sections to this page. So, I will click on this Add Section button. This time, I will use this video section. If you have a video related to your products or brands, then you can use this section too. Here, I will remove this video heading. Next, I can upload my own video here. Or I can also use a YouTube video for this part. You only need to paste the YouTube video link here, and the video will be added here. You can also add a cover image on top of this video. You can use Canva to design a cover image too. I've already created a cover image for this part, so I will simply add it here. Now, whenever someone clicks on this play button, the YouTube video will get started. Next, I will also make this section full width, as it will look much more professional. I will also remove the top and bottom padding. Lastly, I will select this video section and place it below the featured collection section. Alright, now let's preview this home page in full screen mode. First up, we have this image banner with a button. Next, we have our best sellers. Next, we have the video section that we added recently. Next, we have the About Us tab, testimonials, new arrivals, and the FAQ section. This store is looking even better than most of the premium stores out there. All of this was possible thanks to Canva and the trade theme. Alright, now I will go to the top right and then click on this Save button to save all the progress we've made so far. Next, we're going to design our products and collection pages. So, click on this Home Page option on the top, and then select Product Page from this menu. This will take us to the product page. First, I want to change this product, so I will click on this Change button and select a different product. This doesn't really matter since we are actually editing the product page template. This template is the same for every product that we've added in this store, which means that the information we're going to add in this page will appear on all of our product pages. So take some extra cautions when you are editing this page. Here, you can see your product title and descriptions. You can also see all the details that we added while adding our products. Next, we have these collapsible rows, where you can add your product details such as your product materials, care instructions, and much more. Now, as I said earlier, we can't just add the product materials and care instructions in this section, because these details will be different for every product. To add unique info for this section, we need to use meta fields. If you visit our YouTube channel, you'll see that we've recently created a detailed video on Shopify meta fields. Make sure to watch this video before you customize your product page. I will leave this video link in the description. Also, if you are liking this video, then make sure to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon for more videos like this. I will also create a detailed tutorial on how to create a high-converting Shopify product page, so make sure you don't miss that video. For now, I will make some basic changes on this page. For example, I can select this product section, and then I can change the image position to the left side. Next, I can enable the zoom effect on these product images. Make sure to preview the product page in mobile devices while editing, as more than 50% of sales comes from mobile devices. So, we need to make sure that the design is fully optimized for mobile. I also recommend that you add some testimonials on this page. You can use some third-party product reviews apps. I will cover this part in detail in my upcoming video. For now, I will use the multi-column section to do it. Just like I edited this on our store homepage, you can edit it for this product page too. Okay, that's good enough for a product page. Now I will also show you how to edit the collection pages. So, I will click here and then go to the default collection page. From the top left, you'll be able to change the collection. I will go to the shirts collections for now. Personally, I prefer to have a simple and basic collection page. But you can use the video section and multi-column section if you want to customize it even further. I also recommend that you go through the collection pages of your competitors to have an idea for this page. Alright, now let's move on to our next page. Next up, we have the cart page. This is another important page that you need to look after. You can see this featured collection section here, That's because whenever someone clicks on this little bag icon, they'll be taken to this cart page. So, you can use your best-selling product collection here, which can help you get some extra sales. I will name this section as bestseller, but for now, I will add my shirts collection here, as my bestsellers collection is completely empty. And with this step, our cart page design is also complete. Now I will click on this Save button to save all the changes, and then I will go back to the home page. The designing part of our store is almost complete now. The only thing that are left here are the store header and the footer. We can add some of our best collections on this header menu. And then we also need to add our policy pages in the footer menu. So I will exit this store editor by clicking on this Exit button. Now we are back at the Shopify dashboard. Here, click on Settings on the bottom left, and then go to Policies. Here, you'll see different policies, such as the return policy, privacy policy, and much more. We need to add our policies here. Now, a good thing about Shopify is that it provides us with some pre-made templates for these policies. You only need to click on this Insert button, and the template will be added here. This will make your work much easier, as you only need to make a little bit of changes in this template, and then publish it. And you can repeat the same process for creating your privacy policy and terms and conditions. Next, we have the shipping policy. Shopify doesn't have any templates for this shipping policy, but you can use an AI tool like ChatGPT to create your shipping policy page. For shipping policy, make sure to clarify the delivery time in the first paragraph itself, and make sure to add your contact information in this section. This is very important, so make sure you don't miss any of these policies. Lastly, you need to click on this Manage button here. Next, select a return window here, and then click on this Turn On button. Now, click on this Save button to save your changes, and then go back and close this Settings tab. Alright, now go to Navigation option on the left menu. Here, you need to design your header and footer menu. To edit the header, click on this Main menu option. Next, I will delete this Catalog option from this menu. Next, I will click on this Add Menu Item option, and then I will add one of my product collections here. I will also drag it to the second position. I will repeat the same process, but this time I will add my shirt collections. Next, I will add a blog page in this menu, which will contain all the blog posts that I will publish in the future. And then I will hit the Save button. And now it's time to edit the footer menu as well. First, I will delete this search option from this menu, and then just like I added different collections in the header menu, I will add all the policy pages in the footer menu. Once it's done, I will save all these changes by clicking on this Save button. Next, I will go to Online Store and click on this Customize button. This will take us to the Shopify editor. Here you can see that the main menu is updated successfully. And now, if you scroll down, you'll see that the footer menu is also updated. And as you can see, the policy pages are appearing here 2 times. So I can simply select this footer menu and then click on this trash icon to delete it. Alright, now click on this footer option on the left, and you'll find a lot of options here. For example, you can enable this email sign-up option, which will add this email section on the footer. Next, I will change this subscribe text. For example, I can add something like, "Enter your email and get 10% off on your order." This is a great way to get some potential customers. So make sure to try this on your store. Okay, now I will save all these changes. And with this step, our store design is finally complete. Now, to launch your store online, you need to follow these 3 steps. First, you need to connect a domain into your store. Next, you need to connect a payment gateway on this store. And last but not least, you'll need to select a payment plan of Shopify. These are some technical stuffs, and I have made separate video on these topics. I will leave those video links in the video description. Now, if you have followed this video until now, then I have a gift for you. As a thank you gift, I want to give this entire Shopify design to those who have followed this entire video. To get this design, you can contact us on our Instagram or Twitter handle, and I will give this design to you for absolutely free. Alternatively, if this video gets 250 likes, I will directly upload this theme in the video description. Thanks for watching this video, and I will see you in my next video, where I will show you step by step how to create a high-converting Shopify product page using free resources. Goodbye.